So just started out on a run down to Cosford Aerodrome, RAF Cosford. It's about a 55 mile. First hill of the day, just to warm the legs up. It's a bit windy today, got a 20 mile an hour headwind, so I'm heading into it so that the second half of the ride coming back will be a bit easier. Lovely old building, another lovely old building. So this is Church Eaton, absolutely beautiful little village, lovely.
Straight on to Rome.
Nice little spot, just coming over the canal. Just come through Church Eaton, which was beautiful. Nice little spot. That's a big old canal, isn't it? Wow. The old headwind's getting stronger and stronger. I'm glad I'm going into it while the old legs are reasonably fresh. Done just over an hour so far and just under 14 miles. Just nice and steady. Beautiful field. Beautiful part of the world. This is lovely here. So just going to Blime Hill and Bryneton. Absolutely stunning. So I've just arrived at Weston Park, of all places. It's pretty cool. It's a shame it's closed. Nice little spot. Big old wall to Weston Park. The wall's still going. The wall's still going. This goes on for miles. Wall's still going. The wall. That's a few miles long. Wow. Beautiful old friary ahead.
Now turn left onto Newport Road.
Wow. It's beautiful. So this is St Bartholomew's Church at Tong, built in 1410, and it was under siege in 1643. There's actually a cannonball in the doorway, just above the doorway. Yeah, beautiful. A place called College Field this is. A lovely little spot. Then nearby is Tong Castle, and also the famous oak tree where Charles II came past, and he hid in the oak tree. That's at Boscobel nearby. How cool's that? Lovely little ride this is. This is Tong in the parish of Albrighton apparently. Beautiful. Zephyr 1. That's lovely. Just seen a green goddess parked here. So just arrived at the Spider's Web Cafe. The famous Spider's Web Cafe. That's 25 miles from my house. So it's been a great little ride. But unfortunately it's shut. So I'll have to just ride on a bit and get make myself a coffee somewhere. There we go. Good to see it again though, been a few years. This is RAF Cosford. Midlands Air Ambulance there. That's cool. An old jet there. No idea what that would be. Looks like a mock-up anyway. Hours in, just been past RAF Cosford. Spider's Web Cafe was shut, so I definitely need to stop somewhere, have a brew and some lunch. Nice peanut butter sarnie, can't wait. It seems I've managed to find quite a decent hill in Shropshire, which is always very flat, so that's good. Keeps me warm. Still a bit windy still. Haven't been able to get rid of the headwind yet. Find somewhere to stop and make myself a brew, but everything seems to be fairly sealed off, and I do like a brew with a view, so I'll keep going. Hopefully I'll find somewhere fairly soon. Now we're going under the M54.
Next left.
It feels like now I'm heading for home. The wind's come round behind me a bit. Well, certainly over my left shoulder, which is makes a nice change. So that's what we've done now. Done 28 and a half mile. So another 25 mile back home. Lovely. Down this old Roman road. Just need to find somewhere that's got a perch. Ooh, that looks all right. Excellent. A couple of coffees, bit of energy, and something to cook it on. And there's me, my spares and bits and pieces in there. Sorry about the wind noise, it's so windy here. So, got a little Sea to Summit X cup. And that's an MSR Pocket Rocket Deluxe. And then in there I've got my gas and some tissue to stop it from rattling around. And there's the steady legs for the gas canister. Here's my secret weapon, not just peanut butter sandwiches. Are a little bit squashed. They'll be alright. But in here, in this Appadura bag, it just happens to fit a 500ml bottle absolutely perfectly. So that's my coffee water. So I've got my normal drink there. I'll carry my coffee water in that little Appadura bag. And it all works rather well. So let's get this lit. Get it ramped up a bit. Put the lid on. Then I've got these 3-in-1. I like a bit of sugar in my coffee, so that'll do just right. So even if the cafes are all shut, I've still got myself a brew. That's just been, bloody hell, this thing don't hang around. That literally has been on there about a minute. So I'll just turn that flame down. There she is. Coffee goes in. And then you're going to ask, how am I going to stir it? Well, I will actually take away all my litter, of course. But in here, I have, ta-da, a good old continental tie lever. And that just does the job properly. Beautiful. Now I'm going to attempt to eat one of my smashed up sandwiches. It'll do. Peanut butter, lovely. That does the job. There's my view. That really does the job. Just what you need after 30 miles. Just got 25 to get back home. Be nice and steady. Oh, bit of sunshine. Let's get squared away. That was a lovely little break, that. The sun's come out. Beautiful. I'm going to give it a little rinse. And then we'll use one of these tissues just to give it a wipe out. So that'll be pretty much ready for next time, although I'll give it a wash out when I get home properly. But that'll stop the bottom of the gas canister getting too rusty. I'll put the wet one on the bottom. It's titanium, it's not going to rust. And I'll put the gas canister in there. There we go. Didn't use that this time. Sometimes I just make the coffee in the pot. Other times, if I'm going to use the pot later on for other stuff, then I will put the coffee in here. But don't really matter. There we go. Great little cook system, just right for a brew when one is out and about. In case you're wondering what goes in here and how I use it, I've got like I say, a couple of tyre levers, a Park Tool super patch, they go in there, a toe peak multi-tool that's got everything in it, including a chain breaker, etc. That goes in there. I've repacked an inner tube so it's as small as possible, much smaller than when you get them out of the box. So it's just a case of making sure you get all the air out and just roll it as tight as you can and then tape it up so it doesn't take up hardly any room. Pair of gloves, don't want to get too dirty if there's a chain come off or any mechanicals you need to sort out. And then I've got One Life thing and a British cycling membership card, and then also importantly chain links just in case, a quick link, and then 20 quid note, you never know, and then rubbish, oh, spare coffee, might have that later on, and the old SIS energy bars. I do like them, nice and juicy. And that's it, that all goes in there with that. Put it all together, tickety boo. Right. There we go, all tickety boo, ready for the next one. I've got to say as well, what I do like about this Ortlieb system is that it's so easy just to pop back on the saddle, and this can be adjusted backwards and forwards, so I've got it quite high, but you could have it lower down so it comes in closer to there. But then I've got my radar, my Garmin radar light on the back there, which is absolutely brilliant as well. And that just pops back in there. Happy days. So I've just come off one old Roman road. I'm just gone to another, and we'll be just crossing over what?
This way 0.59 miles.
Thank you. We're just going to cross over Watling Street. So it's quite an interesting area from a history point of view. There must be a Mancio around here, or an old Roman kind of motel. So here's Watling Street. Just going to go straight over this. There we go. So that's Watling Street. Then we're carrying on down here. So yeah.
In 350 feet, keep right at the ford.
Okie dokie. So around here, yeah, there must be some Roman remains, I would have thought. Oh my god, there's a ford. Nobody said anything about a ford. What do you reckon? Go through it? I'm tempted. I'm just going to do this bit here. Oh, there's loads of little fishies. How cool's that? A little ford. That gave the tyres a bit of a clean anyway. Very nice.
Follow this way 0.4 miles.
Okie dokie. Sun's gone. It's all gone cloudy again. It's supposed to be a nice afternoon. And I'm still climbing hills. Well, this looks nice. This is Lilleshall Hall Golf Club. There's supposed to be an abbey around here somewhere. Well, this is all very nice. Right. Lovely day for it. Wow. That's in great condition. I can only imagine something to do with the not Lilleshall Abbey, but I think there's an international sports centre here.
Continue straight on road.
Yeah, so this is it, Lilleshall. National Sports Centre and Conference Centre. Well, quite an impressive setup, I've got to say. It's beautiful here. So just dropping down into the lovely Newport. Here we are in lovely Newport. It's a shame not open yet. Swan Hotel at Thornton.
Now turn left.
Just heading down now to Norbury Junction. See how busy that is now. There's Norbury Junction. Looking all very nice. Here we are, Norbury Junction. Just had a lovely ice cream and a Snickers. 20 miles or so. Lovely. Finally a bit of tailwind. Lovely knocking along at 20 mile an hour. Bob on. This is the way to do it. Lane to bypass Eccleshall. Only thing is I'm back into the wind again. Oh. Nice little field for a wild camp. tuck away in that little corner down there. Lovely. These old lanes are a bit rough. Thank God the old GoPro's got a bit of stabilisation on it. And the handlebars have got a bit of shock absorber. Jesus. Need a bloody gravel bike for this.
Now
oh well.
turn left.
That's the joys of the old B roads. I'm not complaining. God knows where I am. We're just out the back of Eccleshall, 2 miles to Eccleshall apparently. It's very nice though. So just on the way now to Norton Bridge, which will then drop me back into Stone, about 6 miles from here. So yeah, getting towards the end. Been a good ride. In the trees, it's really picking up now. I'm glad it's pretty much behind me. Well, I'm back on the lanes that I know, just going past Raleigh Hall. And this is on the way to Swinnerton, where I'll turn right and then drop into Yarnfield and then just back into Stone. Top banana. It's coming into Cold Meath now. Well, that's it. Nearly back into Stone. 55 miles. Been a brilliant ride. Top day for it. Really enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Happy cycling, guys. All the best. Bye.